LEGO has made a lot of Clone Wars sets. Obviously, the most popular and beloved being those centered around the clones. That is why for the longest time we have gotten so many sets, from the new ATTEs and Final First Battle Packs to things like Turbo Tanks and all the different starfighters. They have certainly been favored and one of the coolest LEGO Star Wars sets of all time. Now, we did do a full video on Clone Army sets that LEGO has made, but what we haven't done is made a video on the Droid Army sets that haven't been made. The only actual separatist capital ship we've ever gotten was the Malevolence. But in today's video, we are going to try to fix that, and we are going to be showing you a load of these set concepts for sets that LEGO could potentially do based off of the Droid Army. So either way, with that said, hit that subscribe button, and we are going to get right on into it.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Now, starting off with my first one, this has to be the most obvious, and the fact that LEGO has not made this is kind of disturbing. This is the Droid Command Ship. Obviously, that donut-sized ship, also known as the Looker Hulk, that was blown up by Anakin in the first Star Wars. And I cannot believe LEGO has not officially made it. The closest thing to an official interpretation we've gotten was a little build in an advent calendar back in 2020. Now, if LEGO was to do something like this, it would probably be based off of the Phantom Menace. I would have figures in it be Newt Gunray, Commander Tehau, Lieutenant Sile Unch, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and 2 security droids. You're not honing in a crazy ton, but it is an amazing playset. I think would be great. $200 I thought was a fair price. Probably if they were to do it, it would have to be $300, and there's no way they'd do it in that scale for, if it was, say, UCS. It's not iconic enough. Throw some things in it. Throw in a command room to put the little Nemoidian characters, maybe a small N1 with a tiny hangar bay. Could be UCS, and I think that's very possible, like a Star Destroyer size set. You make it $500-600, but I honestly don't see them doing a set like this that expensive. At least anywhere in the very near future. I think it's much more possible as a playset.
We have some work to do now.
Now, the other essential ship that has yet to be made in LEGO, and this is the Province class Star Destroyer. This is the Dauntless, I believe it is called. This is General Grievous's ship, and this is a Province class. They were in Battlefront, one of the most iconic Separatist vehicles prominently featured in Revenge of the Sith. The minifigures, first off, I'd include here would be Anakin, Obi-Wan, Chancellor Palpatine, which we have gotten an interpretation of. Count Dooku seems like a good choice. General Grievous, maybe a Magna Guard or 2, and 2 security droids. Again, not loading up a load on droids yet, just because it is a playset, because they haven't really done a set like this. Again, the closest thing is that Malevolence, but, that wasn't even close. Now, hopefully they can fit some room in there. Maybe they could fit Dooku's final battle room or a command station. There's not a lot of room for stuff there.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
I would have a Separatist MTT. Now, we have gotten loads of MTTs in the past, the little brown ones, but I think it is about time we finally see a Separatist MTT. At $120, I think is a good price. You throw 18 battle droids in there, right off the bat. Make it a giant battle droid army builder. 18 droids, it's a nice number. You throw in a super tactical droid, and you could base it off of your bonnet, even though they weren't explicitly on your bonnet. I think that would just be cool. Again, we've gotten this version basically with the AAT. I have no reason to see why it can't be an MTT. Either way, here are the figures. Also, maybe a Final First jetpack clone, and Anakin. You could have that little station. Actually, Brick Wizard 59 did an amazing model of a Tri-Droid, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Basically, I just do that, but swap out the build with an MTT.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Tri-Droid. Now, the reason I decided to do this as a, movie set instead of a Clone Wars set, because I think it would be better as a, addition to the ATTE. We could see the set next year, possibly. I think you'd do, a $70 set. You could throw in an Airborne Trooper, which we have yet to get. We could throw in another 212 Trooper. This would be a great way to throw in Obi-Wan and Grievous, complete the little set of, I guess, the ATT, and you could combine it again. You can make it much bigger and more scale accurate to what the actual ATT is. But, it is really interesting to see, and I would hope to see a, addition to that set. Throw in some extra troopers. You could, of course, throw in some droids. I think you could possibly even throw in a Crab droid and a Acklay for Obi-Wan to ride, because we haven't gotten an Acklay in a long time, and I think this would be a great set to include in. I'm thinking, again, $70 doesn't sound too bad for this one.
We have some work to do now.
We have the Munificent class frigate. This is a very complicated design, and I'm not shocked LEGO hasn't done it yet, but I'd make this first off a $140 set. I think you would base it off of the Clone Wars. It was most prominently featured in an episode where Cad Bane was hunting holocrons and he captured Ahsoka. So yet again, Cad Bane capturing people. The figure selection I would have for this one would be Cad Bane, Anakin, Ahsoka, I'd throw in Denal, and Bala Ropal. He was the Rhodian Jedi who was interrogated and killed. Maybe a commander droid would be cool, and just a droid, regular droid, so you'd throw them in wherever. I think it would be a great set, a nice little capital ship, Falcon scale type of a set.
We have some work to do now.
We have the CIS landing transport. This was featured in the Phantom Menace, in the Clone Wars. The kind of a shock they haven't made this because it's not an overly complicated design. Either way, the Phantom Menace themed obviously would make the most sense. You'd throw in Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, maybe Jar Jar. You could even throw in like 4 battle droids. I think what you do a lot of mini scale stuff, have mini MTTs and AATs that can come out of it, just because you're not going to make it in full scale, I'd assume. It would be a really nice set. I think it's must have. We must have it sometime in the near future. I think we've gotten some mini builds of it, but other than that, we haven't seen much of it in LEGO.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
The Separatist Super Tank, Brick Wizard 59 did a great job. I'm not going to try to switch up his thing. Here, you know, you have Luminara, you have a Phase 1 clone, 2 B1 droids. The only thing I would add is a tactical droid, just because that is what blew up. You could throw in Barriss and Ahsoka, but I feel like that would kind of get repetitive and boring. Want to spice up the Jedi selection here. So we're going to throw that in. I think $50 is a good price on this one. Looking at this and other $50 sets, I think they're about comparable in price. 5 figs doesn't sound too bad.
We have some work to do now.
We have the Defoliator tank. I don't know entirely how to pronounce this one, but it was again from a Clone Wars episode where the Separatists tried to take out the Lerman people. This would be another one of those $40 tank style sets like the Republic Fighter tank or AAT. We would have Lockdurd. I love that guy. He's so goofy, and I want him as a minifigure. That would be really funny. 2 battle droids just to operate. And I was thinking for figures, you could throw in Ayla Sakura and Commander Bly. That would seem amazing. And they're the main people that were there, other than Anakin's and Ahsoka's and Rex's, which, you know, would get repetitive after a while. So I thought they would be good.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
First off is a Geonosis Droid Factory at $140. I think they could do an amazing one. I'm not even going to give you a number for how many droids I'd put in. Just a crap ton of droids. Throw them everywhere. You could do it based off of Geonosis, I guess. You know, you could throw in figures like Anakin and Padme, and you could throw in Jango. I'd honestly save them for an arena set. This would be like an additional set. But this would be a great army builder. Quite literally, it literally builds the army. And it would be really fun to see, honestly. I would really like to see this as a LEGO Star Wars set. A Droid Factory, you'd have C-3PO as a droid in there, maybe a Geonosian or 2. That would just be a really neat set.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
And finally, our last build on here is going to be another $140, the Citadel. Variant style with the Darth Vader castle. It would be another castle style thing. Brick Wizard 59 again, amazing model here. Figure he has are pretty spot on. Anakin and Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, even Peel. KB21, that droid is actually based off of, I believe, Kobe Bryant, which is really neat, and he was featured there. I could throw in that commander there, but honestly I don't want to. We could also throw in some commando droids. I'd say ARC Trooper Echo. He has 5s there, but I do Echo because this is where he, you know, died. And you know, we could see 5s potentially in another set. But either way, I want to hear what droid army set ideas you have. Tell me down in the comments below. Do you have battle packs, minifigure packs? I want to hear it. I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome. Wait. I can't believe you guys were just about to click off this video without liking it. What's the deal? Why do you do that? Don't do that. Click that like button. I'm still waiting. Okay, you can go now.